My name is Andrew Brown. I'm a veteran of the Iraq War. I served in 2004 and in 2005. I was an embedded advisor with an Iraqi infantry battalion. We served in the city of Fallujah, on Taji, and in the city of Bakuba. At the outpatient clinic, I went there specifically for post-traumatic stress. He suggested some basic remedies. The other thing that he suggested was taking medicine for the anxiety. One of the side effects of that drug is depression. And I wasn't taking the prescribed dose for a long time. He insisted that I take the prescribed dose. Very shortly after taking the prescribed dose, I found myself on the floor in my apartment, in tears with my pistol in my mouth. It was not a fun place to be, and I decided at that point I wasn't going to take the medication anymore because either A, it was not helping, or B, put me in the position where I was. I find some place where I can, where I would have happy memories of being at peace. And it's where I walked my dog every morning and every night, and that provided me a whole level of peace. It's by a river. It's usually pretty quiet and serene down there, so decided I'd take pictures of it. They say 1 in 3 of the veterans that are coming back are coping with some form of some level of post-traumatic stress, whether it's mild or moderate or severe. Looking at the soldiers that I work with, reservists specifically, although I do deal with some National Guard soldiers as well, of the soldiers that served, pretty much every one of them has some level of, or some level of symptoms, if you will, that have manifested themselves in their lives that I can see. The VA it's an abomination. The Veterans Administration, its sole function is to provide care for veterans, for those who have served in the military and have injured themselves, or those who have served in combat. The problem is they're typically underfunded, they're typically understaffed, they're geographically dispersed away from where the soldiers are. They're unable to provide the level of care in a lot of instances that the soldiers need. Definitely vote. That would be the biggest thing, whether you vote Republican or Democrat. But it's embarrassing to me that the first national election in the country of Iraq was run, and they had something like 75% voter turnout the same year that we were re-electing our president, and we had maybe, I think, 30% voter turnout. That's kind of appalling.